to today's video. I want to turn in with a quick impromptu video. In today's video, there's just going to be some quick spiritual updates. Before I get into the video, I just want to say shout out to Hannah and shout out to my bud tender today, Natalia. So beautiful, so fine. I mean, so fucking fine. But yeah, shout out to her. Amazing. But let's get into the video. So man, shit is really hit the fan, man. Like you got a lot of people that hate Donald Trump, which is crazy because when I was ignorant in a ignorant state of mind, basically meaning in a state of ignorance, basically meaning that like not knowing, being in a state of not knowing, i.e., ignorance. You know, I thought Donald Trump was bad too at one point in time. But once I started to do my research, I had forgot my lighter and shit. I had set it down. That's what I'm going to do right now. You feel me? The light ain't go out. God said, "Let it be light." You know what I'm saying? I thought Donald Trump was bad too back in 2020, but when I started to do research and actually listen to what he say, because when you listen, you learn. So you got a lot of stubborn people out there. I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say. Blah 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 blah. And just being in that state of mind can block so many blessings for you because you ain't even get a person a chance. You know what I'm saying? Let them speak. You know, and the thing is, just because somebody say something, you don't have to necessarily, oh, it ain't true or say it's 100% true. Just take it with a grain of salt. Listen, because when you listen, you learn. When you learn, you listen. You see what I'm saying? You can learn something from any and everybody. You just got to know how to discard. You got to know how to get the positive information out and discard the other stuff that don't really serve you. Because the other information that don't really serve you, it might help the next person. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, I actually like Donald Trump. I think he's actually good, and I know MAGA means the highest degree of Satan and all that type of shit. But let me break that down for you. Yeah, that's what the numbers and stuff come out to, and that's what they say. But overall, I personally don't think that Donald Trump is a Satanist. Just because if you go do your research on the guy, he had a pretty fairly normal life. And he originally got all his riches from an inheritance from his father, but then he lost it all. You know what I'm saying? Shady business practices, not on his part, but probably just dealing with the wrong entities and things like that. And just entrepreneurship, you gonna make mistakes, but he ended up getting that money back 10 times over. That's why he a billionaire now. So he had a fairly normal life. But he grew up with his mother and his father, and they taught him the real game. You know, and if I'm not mistaken, I think his father was like some big time like journalist or something like that. I'm pretty sure he was an entrepreneur, but he was like some type of big time media guy or something like that. I got to go back and go do some research on that. But I know for a fact that Donald Trump wasn't on no sellout shit. He originally got his money from an inheritance. You see what I'm saying? And if he was really the highest degree of Satan, like MAGA and all that shit, why didn't Satan take out Donald Trump right then and there when they tried to assassinate him the first two times? You see what I'm saying? 'Cause they tried to assassinate him twice. The first time he got hit in the ear, which was real. Because if you go back and find the video, if YouTube and take it down, you see the Secret Service dude blowing down the motherfucking dude who shot at Donald Trump. Like you see him, you hear the gun going off. You know what I'm saying? I think folks had a silencer on that bitch. But you see, he blicked him down. And next thing you know, he saying, "Tango down," or "Threat eliminated." So that was most definitely real. Then it happened in Pennsylvania, and at this time, we didn't know the Philadelphia Eagles was gonna win the Super Bowl, but that's where Joe Biden from Pennsylvania. You see what I'm saying? And Donald Trump gets shot in his ear while he doing a presidential rally in Pennsylvania. Put two and two together, it was a hit, duh. But if you know anything about the game in the Bible, Satan is in the Bible as well. You see what I'm saying? Satan is very closely tied in with Jesus. So when you speak about Jesus, you can't talk about Jesus without talking about Satan. You can't talk about Satan without talking about Jesus. They go hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm basically trying to say is this: you have to look at it like this. If Donald Trump was so much of a Satanist and an evil person and he sold his soul, when you sell your soul to Satan, Satan comes to collect. You see what I'm saying? You don't really get too many chances when you survive when you're dealing with Satan. When Satan comes to get you, he comes to get you. Look at all the people who sold their soul as artists and athletes and shit like that. Some of them survive little blood sacrifices every now and then, but 9 out of 10 on the first attempt they usually take them out. You see what I'm saying? Death by the numbers. Kobe Bryant, look how they did him. And don't get it wrong, they got other celebrities that's athletes and shit that's out there that's surviving this shit, but that's because they are by the numbers. I guess they supposed to fit into the script of what the elites want, I guess, for now, until they serve their purpose and they blood sacrifice them. But you got some athletes, like I was saying in my last video, you got athletes who was not supposed to make it. They made it as that 1%. They was not supposed to make it, but they made it as that 1%. But then you got a lot of athletes. Think about it, you got a lot of athletes like Shaq and Charles Barkley, Magic Johnson. And look, they got Magic Johnson. He got the AIDS and shit, but he got so much money that it's like it ain't turning HIV or what have it is. He got HIV, but it ain't turning AIDS or whatever the case may be because he got money. But they still got him by the balls because nigga, you still got HIV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up. But they didn't kill Magic Johnson yet because he served a purpose in their agenda. You know, they was gonna kill him until he probably shaped up, and it was like, oh, okay, okay, you know what I'm saying? We gonna give you all the best medicines and shit like that, but you better follow our protocol. We gonna press that button on you, and boom, you see what I'm saying? Because you got certain celebrities and shit like I'm saying, like Shaq and all these people who I don't think ever was blood sacrificed or even attempted to be, because they are, you know, they pawns in the game. You see what I'm saying? Of what the elites want, aka the world stage. You see, and you got some athletes that they serve their purpose on the world stage and they actually get killed off in blood sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? So it's all a script, but it's a numerical script that's about the universal numbers, because you know numbers is the language of the universe. You see what I'm saying? So if Donald Trump was so bad, he would have died right then and there. But God, aka Jesus Christ, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakakadash, you see what I'm saying, saved his life because he was meant to serve a purpose to basically bring humanity to the point of evolution of where we're supposed to be at. Because humans, we've been devolving for over 300,000 years. And, you know, God, the Most High, Jesus Christ, Buddha, Allah, whatever names you want to call, you know what I'm saying, you know, have been sending messengers and prophets and stuff back to send messages. A lot of them get, you know, caught up in this world, and a lot of them get killed. You know what I'm saying? They get their head chopped off spiritually. And then you got some, such as myself, that's the 13th one, the 13th dragon, like Bruce Leroy, but I call it Bruce Leroy Joe. You see what I'm saying? You know, the 13th dragon who come back, that 13th prophet, the 13th messenger who come back, and I'm equipped with all the shit. Because every time a prophet or a messenger dies, you know, God, the Most High, you know, Jesus can see how that person died. And when he sent the next prophet, he put certain numerical codes in their DNA to where they like a Terminator, for example. Like you got Terminator 1. And then when they did the second Terminator, you see how the second Terminator had different type of abilities and shit that Arnold Schwarzenegger ain't have. You know, dude bend in metal, and if he kill you, he can basically shapeshift into you, change his voice and all that. Arnold Schwarzenegger couldn't do that. He could do like the little change in the voice stuff and all that type of stuff, but he couldn't basically like change shapes. Like he wasn't a metallic alloy like the second Terminator was. You see what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is. Like the universe put numerical codes in our DNA. as prophets. So when he sent the 13th one back, the 13th one got so much numerical knowledge and information from what happened to the previous 12 prophets. So that's why the 13th one is so special, because they like basically like that that new Terminator. Let's just put it like that. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of deep shit that's happening. It's finna continue to happen, bro. Like it's finna be a civil war, and it's crazy because Robert Kiyosaki just came up with a new video today, again saying the same shit. You know, the pensions is going bust. Like a lot of people pensions already have been stolen, and there's been people already on the internet even complaining and saying they pension is gone. Wall Street done lost it, or whatever the case may be. And once everybody or a lot of people start to see what's going on and shit like that, and their pension was stolen and everything they worked for was gone, motherfuckers finna start really getting angry and really finna start revolting. Watch, you finna see. And also, to you ignorant people who ain't doing no research, oh my God, Donald Trump is cutting DEI. He's cutting SSI. Oh my God. They said they cutting it because it's a lot of fraud being trickled and embezzled through SSI and DEI. But like Elon Musk even said it out of his own mouth. He said the people who deserve SSI and who really need it, let's make sure they get it quick and efficiently for the people who actually need it. Not for motherfuckers that's 350 years old, 140 years old, and all that shit getting millions of dollars when really they just using the dead person's name and they set up a bank account and it's going to some other motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on. That's what they're saying. They getting rid of all the fraud and cleaning that shit out. And the people who actually own SSI, and that's real people who actually get the proof they own SSI and all that, who really deserve it, they are going to still get SSI. They said that. They just trying to get rid of all the fraud and shit. So to do that, they're going to have to cut every motherfucker out for now, fix it, get it back together. And the people that need to be on there, they going to put them back on there. Like, they said that. Niggas ain't listening. Niggas just hear a couple words and they just panic going to reptilian mode and shit. That shit goofy. Like, motherfuckers gotta start listening and paying attention. But that's because these people who do that, they on a low frequency level. They on a low vibration. So when they hear higher vibrational information, they automatically panic and they don't know how to handle it because they're not on that vibration. You see what I'm saying? Because you was on that vibration, you'd be like, damn, I understand this shit. This shit starting to make a little bit more sense. You start to be able to see stuff before it happens and all that because you're raising your frequency. You're raising your vibration. See, humans, we are like so special beings because we got a mix of all different type of DNAs of all the different um, extraterrestrials that's in the galaxy. You see what I'm saying? So we like a mix of just every fucking thing, and we get all these different abilities within us that a lot of us don't even know we got because we've been programmed, aka hypnotized, aka brainwashed since birth to do certain things and to live a certain life, bro. It's crazy. And when Robert Kiyosaki was actually breaking that shit down, I'm like, that shit makes so much sense. Cause I felt the same way when I was in school. Like something ain't right about this shit. Like they tell you go to like you know what I'm saying, get good grades, go to college, graduate, get your little degree or whatever, and get a good job and pay your taxes. The whole time that's Marxism and it's brainwashing. But now that I'm woken up, and I hate to use that word, that woke shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like the best term I can use for right now. Like when I have woken up to the deeper truth of what's going on, because you got to remember everything is in dimensions. Like for example, you might learn some spiritual knowledge, but it don't stop there. You got some other knowledge that go on top of that. You got some other knowledge that go on top of that. You got some other knowledge that go on top of that. Different dimensions. You put all that shit together. Now all your dimensions, aka your chakras, are all parallel, and the energy, aka the information, is flowing perfectly, raising your vibration. You see what I'm saying? See that niggas can't fuck with this shit. I'm really about the shit that I'm talking about. I'm really dropping jewels for real. That's why they keep trying to attack me and do all this shit. Real profit, you feel me? But I'm not like them other prophets that's on that goofy shit. I'm fighting back. I'm shooting back. That's how you supposed to do it. The 13th one, you know. But yeah, man, just keep paying attention to what's going on, and you finna start to see like a lot of people still think that reality normal and shit. As the days continue to go on, some people are already living it, such as myself. Some people are already going through it. Some people starting to see it get closer and closer to their situation. But you're gonna start to see it more and more and more that reality, this shit finna start to manifest really in the physical form. Like, damn, shit, different for real. Yeah, man, shit is real in the battlefield. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this shit is wild, man. Wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. Fuck Satan. Fuck all this man's gang shit, bitch. You know how we rockin'. Stepping on shit for Jesus Christ, man. And they even got people in Jerusalem, the holy city, the Mecca, one of the Meccas, the original Mecca, saying that Jesus finna return. And that's a holy biblical place. So you tell me who the fuck I am. Right. Yeah. Wake the damn up, man. Gang, bitch. Fuck sake. Stepping on shit.